How many girls do you know actually have hobbies?
That's kind of crazy.
That's a good point because I don't have
any
hobbies.
I saw that Good Bro, Bad Bro released a 10 dating red flags. This is my perfect opportunity to learn about dating.
If a woman is poor with money, this is a big red flag, guys.
Let me guess. He's going to say, they're going to be like, girls only spend money on makeup because they don't have hobbies except for looking good.
It would be a girl that spends a lot of money on cosmetics. If a guy spends a lot of money on a car, I mean, you can argue at least a car has a function. If he has a lot of money that he spends on
his Fortnite skins, that's functional.
It's not just cosmetic.
Like what I see more often than not, though, is women who are living outside their means. You know, girls who work at Starbucks, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's
From being a doctor
gonna say it's a
to
good
working
job.
at Starbucks.
great job.
Oh,
But you can't be buying Gucci purses when you work at Starbucks.
But then they're at the Gucci store.
Yeah, I wonder if he
It's
thinks
like, okay.
about his bolo tie as an investment in his appearance.
debt is kind of like a baby.
Write that down.
Everybody.
if I work at Starbucks,
Do you have any college debt that's going on here? Like, why are you spending your money on bag? That's
women don't know about money. Our brains are arranged. Our amygdalas they're coded differently.
When you travel with a girl, you're really going to put this to the test because you're going to see like what she's packing. Girls, when you go on a trip,
What is she packing?
You're gonna see what she's
What is she packing?
I don't know if you're ready for that, dude.
I don't know.
dude gets ready in 5 minutes. A girl,
But we can tell that you get ready
hour and
in
a half
5
sometimes.
minutes.
yeah,
Lipstick,
right.
mascara, eyeline.
Yep.
Men are so much more sensitive to smell than women that we pay so much attention. And like, I don't think
They stopped using police dogs, and they just
Started using men.
men. Yep.
ever been with. Actually, you know what? Funny story. We've both been with that story for another day. But like, women.
He went out with a girl that smelled bad, and he's talked about it for years. Probably.
Yeah.
It's probably
Inside
his
joke.
Women never smell bad.
Facts. Well,
Yeah.
maybe for you. Well,
Yeah.
I've been less fortunate.
Right.
But
Fair enough.
again, story for another day.
Yes, but there's a lot.
Oh, and it's probably his favorite
little-
story to tell.
Here's
oh
the
man,
story.
this girl
We already
smelled
know
like
what it is.
shit.
She smells bad.
Why do you think it would be a red flag if a girl's always on her phone? It's like this little device in my hand is giving me more sensation than spending time with you.
So I could see that being something that happens to them quite a bit.
If it's been a long day, you and baby girl had dinner, you went to a fucking apple farm.
Oh, did he say baby girl
chilled,
without
you already
making a
sat,
face?
had sex. The girls
Yeah,
I
he's
date,
like
they're never on their phone, bro. They know from day one I'm not about that. Because
they have
if
shock
you're on your
collars
phone
on
the whole
them, and every time they go on their phone.
Give me the phone, baby girl. Hand it over.
Put your phone in the phone basket.
Daddy wants your phone.
Put your phone in the phone basket. Spit out your gum.
one is when you're on a fucking date with a girl and she pulls out her.
When she's texting her friend, "Hey, I'm on a horrible date. Please say
Please
that you
pick
have an
me up.
emergency. Please."
Call me.
What are they doing while they're on the phone?
Explain it.
That's a whole other thing. Are they just
Are they looking at their DMs?
scrolling YouTube videos?
I highly doubt it.
What they're generally doing, there's two types of things. One, they're mindlessly scrolling on TikTok.
Okay.
Which is something a hamster does, okay?
Yeah.
Swiping on fucking TikTok, just watching useless brain dead activity.
Yeah. And if you're a girl watching this and that's you right now, this is your sign to close the app.
Yes.
Get off TikTok.
Fuck. Thanks, guys. We'll see you guys later.
Especially like a group chat with girls. Like you guys can't go 5 minutes without talking to each other.
Oh yeah, that's
Honestly, get your girl a jitterbug.
Or like the walkie-talkies that
Yep.
kids have that are preloaded with 5 numbers.
Yep.
Get that.
Call me. I just noticed the bullet. He just pulled that. He just flexed on us with the bullet. You think he got that in battle? Probably.
Battling other orbiters.
It is a major red flag when a girl frequently posts photos on Instagram with the sole purpose being for male attention. Swimsuit photos. Body photos. Selfies.
Stop.
You know that angle?
Give me more details, bro. What is she wearing? What is she wearing, bro?
A picture of their face.
What does she look like?
Anytime a girl says, "Oh, I posted a photo for myself," no, you didn't, because then you would post the photo on somewhere nobody would see it, aka you wouldn't post the photo.
Babe, I saw that you posted that thirst trap about your grandma passing away.
If a girl's posting gym photos and she's actively working on her body and fitness,
good.
That's something she worked to earn.
Oh, okay, so it's different.
Being born with the perfect hourglass figure.
So you get a free.
Being born with the perfect hourglass figure
is not worth. You don't
Being born with
a perfect hourglass figure. It's like a 2-year-old. She didn't even work for it.
Physically shaping her body through exercising, that takes a tremendous amount of effort. I would argue it doesn't take as much effort as it does for a man to do the same thing, because a man has to resist Earth with gravity when he lifts weights. He has this whole diet he has to follow.
Girls don't have gravity. They're not dealing with gravity. Is that a red flag?
Oh, thank you. Oh, Orchid, I don't believe in that. Did you guys hear that the Space Force is all women? But I think they're doing it for attention.
I'm so glad I don't need a car. I can just fly everywhere.
It's very complicated for a thinner guy to gain mass. But a girl, if she really wants to be like a fitness girl...
him fighting the urge to do air quotes. Don't do it again. I've done it like 5 times already. I've done it like 20 times.
All she has to do is keep her body down.
What he's saying is his type is small.
Yeah.
Number 4, red flag in women. Loves consuming useless TV and social media drama.
Say less.
If I go to a girl that I'm wheeling, I go to her Instagram, and she follows any of the Kardashians, we're done.
Bro.
We're done.
I hire a private investigator, and if she's following Chloe, Kim, he knows all the names.
What about Bruce?
We make an exception for Caitlyn.
The Olympic athlete, eh?
Yeah. There's even a tier higher than even Kardashians, too. And I'm going to throw it out there. Maybe we'll get some flack. The Bachelor, The Bachelorette. Dude.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I used to watch that with my housemates in Vancouver. Guys, I actually lived with like 5 or 6 girls in a house. But if that's what your job is, if that's what like...
is he got rejected 5 times in the same apartment. That's all makes sense.
When you're in the talking stages with a girl, but she thinks you're her roommate.
If she doesn't like cooking. What kind of a woman...
This is a red flag if she doesn't like cooking or baking.
I fucking love women who bake and cook. There's nothing... You gotta
Isn't baking and
cooking...
Isn't that like a normal thing for any human being to do?
Girl doesn't cook or bake?
We're done here.
Yeah.
We're done here.
What's the point? Yeah, you can tell that, boys. When you go into a girl's house, you better see some spices in those cupboards, man.
Couple candles.
Salt, sugar, cocoa powder, vanilla extract.
If she is not making you a 3-tier cake with white icing and some
buttercream frosting,
red velvet in the 3rd tier. I'm thinking blue buttercream swirls, those little decorative pearls.
Like my girlfriend recently, you had a party. What did we do?
Bro, she brought the most delicious cookies.
And I didn't tell her to. She's just like...
That's a pretty green flag for him. I didn't even tell her to.
Up in my red flag number 6. Okay, guys. Red
Please.
flag if a girl is fat. And it's actually easier to lose weight than it is to gain weight. Because when you gain weight, you have to watch what you eat. You have to structure it. And
this
then you have
is
to
why
lift
he's
weights.
so hyper fixated on it, because he has a problem with his metabolism, like trying to gain weight, and he's embarrassed.
He has gravity to worry about. We can't be mad at him. He's constantly fighting gravity. He's on the front lines,
and we don't know what gravity feels like.
Number 7, red flags in women. No hobbies.
Best hobbies are probably working at Starbucks and buying Gucci clothes.
How many girls do you know actually have hobbies?
That's kind of crazy.
That's a good point, because I don't have hobbies.
I don't like anything.
I don't
other than
scrolling on my phone.
Other than being a good little baby girl.
Yeah.
Dude, shout out to girls that knit. Shout out to my queens that know how to knit, make a blanket, a scarf, gloves. Like
Talk about a green flag, eh?
Dude, that's a green flag. My mom did it. My nana did it. My aunts. Like women back in the day just...
Green flag, she pushed me out of her vagina.
Ooh, green flag. She let me breastfeed
me. She let me breastfeed for 2 years. Dude, if a girl, all she did was knit, wouldn't you be like, bro, my girl's boring, all she did? He would complain about that.
A lot of women can't knit.
Bro, like the day my girl shows up with handmade gloves and mittens for me, like I'm deleting every dating app.
Baby girl, stitch that shit up.
I was wondering what.
His grandma gave him a blanket, a little Afghan that she knit for him, and he's like, thanks, grandma, that's so hot. Grandma, I didn't even know you could knit a fleshlight. Those were socks.
If you can't knit, you're a girl, not a woman. No hobbies. So this applies to men too, obviously, because when men have no hobbies, that basically means they jerk off and play video games.
Girls
Isn't
have no
that kind of a
hobbies.
hobby? I don't know. Is there a knitted blanket anywhere?
They're on their phone and then they're like texting you like, okay, like what are you doing? Like, they
Dude,
want
that's
more of your
so
time.
fucking true.
And like I'm grinding on my purpose. Like I don't have time for you. Like sometimes I'll tell a girl like respectfully, like why don't you get a hobby? Like,
Bro,
have you tried taking up a sport or something like that?
You just like,
I'm
because
gonna
the red flag is when a girl.
I'm gonna start reading romance novels and be like, sorry, babe, I'm grinding on my purpose right now.
Is
Sorry.
Is purpose the blanket? That was knit.
But you just set up the red flag that led to that red flag. Pre-red flag.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, girls that don't have hobbies are always on your ass. And you know what's
Pre-red
funny,
flag.
guys?
Pre-red flag.
Them.
Babe, can you knit me a new blanket? There's so much pre-red flag. I can't.
So inherently, you not having a purpose or hobbies not only makes you one-dimensional, predictable, boring, but also all that time that you should be spending.
I want a girl that is going out and literally robbing banks. That is so. When she launders money, oh my god, that's so.
Does he not think that maybe they could do hobbies together as like an activity that brings them closer? Like maybe they could bake cookies
Well, no,
together?
He's grinding on his purpose right now.
Okay, but you're right. You're right.
But anyways, the thing with makeup too is it shows, to an extent, a lot of insecurity. It's a big waste of time. We didn't even address the main thing. Catfishing, dude.
Oh,
Girls make themselves look totally different than they actually do in real life with a bunch of fucking makeup. And it's super misleading. It's not sustainable.
She took her makeup off and she didn't look like my mom.
You should be thanking us for trying to dismantle the makeup industry.
Yeah.
Let's reveal that true beauty, ladies.
Okay, but if girls were walking around without makeup, babe,
Whoa,
are you sure you
babe,
are you sure you don't want to throw a little glimmer on, a little
let's-
shimmer glimmer on, babe?
Yeah.
Baby girl, you look kind of sick today. No, you told me not to wear makeup.
Tall girls are super insecure on dating.
Ooh,
Dude, if you're a girl and you're 6'1" or taller,
dude,
If I meet a girl that's over 6, up,
mommy,
uppies.
uppies.
so that's such a limited pool for the tall queens.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they write Tall Girl the movie?
I think they did.
You're a guy and you're 6'5" or taller. Oftentimes you're too tall for girls. But the girls that are 6 foot or taller, by default, even if you're like not the best looking 6'5", just because you're the only guy that's that tall, taller than them, you can actually get a really hot girl that's out of your league. But since you're 6'5" and she's also 6',
It sounds like they're describing classes in some tabletop thing. Okay, but actually, if your character, but if your character's 5'9", they're a little bit too short, and they're
Oh,
not getting,
you
they're not
know-
acquiring bitches.
you know
but if your
what?
character's 5'11" and a half,
All the tall girls have to make saving throws.
and you can actually use her biggest insecurity as the biggest compliment. You go, oh my God, our kids would be huge. Our kids would be D1 athletes.
Yeah.
they're talking about girls like they're quarter horses.
Wow, we'd really push out some great livestock. Some really stable, sturdy livestock.
Oh well, time for me to go not have a hobby, I guess.